Peace and plants. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I also did want to give alternatives because we do have a lot of people who have plants indoors and have pests on their plants, may have aphids, may have scale and different things on their plants, right? And don't want to use insects as the remedy. So my second go-to is always neem oil. Now it does depend on what is going on with your plant. But neem oil, I'm letting you know right now, is a really, really, really good alternative to using beneficial insects. It's still natural. It comes from a plant. And you can also use alcohol, believe it or not, soap and water for a lot of different pests, insects. Sometimes you might just need to snip off the infected part. Sometimes it's gotten so bad that you might need to just go ahead and clip it off. And always remember, when you are dealing with your plants that are not up to par and not where you need them to be, they are going to be quarantined. I spoke about this in the video yesterday. It is very important that you quarantine any plants that you suspect may have some sort of malfunction or something going on. You always want to take that away from your other plants, the ones that you're sure are healthy, you are sure are okay. This is very, very important. You can infect your entire crop, whether that be outside or in, right? Now outside, right, I spoke about the whole pest thing with the indoors. If you want to do pests indoors, all you have to do is put a net around your plant that is, you're treating. Now let's go outside. If you have an infected plant outside, what you want to do is put the net over that infected plant or those infected plants, because you don't have to uproot it, right? You want to put the net over it and go ahead and treat it and allow things to take place. This is very, very important, guys. You always want to remember that. A lot of people, I do understand, may not like insects, okay? They may not want insects in their house. They may not want to even use insects, period. So neem oil, alcohol, soap and water are very easy things. Now with soap and water, what I choose to use is Dawn. I always use Dawn. And I don't give it a whole, I don't put the whole bottle of Dawn in the solution, right? In the water, basically, because I use a spray bottle. When I say neem oil, there are instructions on neem oil out there everywhere. I'm telling you. You go to an organic store, you even go to Lowe's, Home Depot, they have neem oil, and you look on the back and you can read exactly how much neem oil you need to use and okay? Always remember this, guys. And like I said, the description in my last video, well, not the last video I did was a short. Check that joint out, yo. Just a nice reminder to stay rooted, to stay grounded, to stay in understanding, and to not believe the hype. Always to be your own person, always to be your own grounded person, and to understand the actual reality. Not get caught up on the hype. I know it's holidays going on, it's the holiday season, and there's a lot of money that's going to be spent, okay? Now, but when it gets to our plants, guys, let's just focus. Let's slow down. I spoke about the bees. I spoke about the carpenter bees. I spoke about the indigenous bees, the honey bees I spoke about. You want to stay grounded. You want to stay rooted. Butterflies, you want to stay rooted. You want to understand, right? What they understand. The birds, you want to understand. Okay? Remain rooted, remain calm, stay rooted. Everything you do, I spoke about that. That's the movement in a garden that you should have at all times. And I believe that's the movement you should have on your inside garden too. You should treat your inside garden as if it is your outside garden. As if there are bees flying all over and everything, and your life depends on your movement. Your life depends on you being calm. Your life depends on, if you don't want to get stung, you want to relax and actually link in with the vibe of nature. It's imperative. If not, you will get stung. If you start moving around, if you start freaking out, you know, flying your hands all over the place, and your energy and your heartbeat, they can feel that stuff. I spoke about the indigenous bees, and I said that they know what a dead tree is, right? I mean, that small bee, that is amazing. That small bee can tell us, oh yeah, this tree is dead, or it's on its way out, right? If they know that, then what makes you think they can't sense your fear? The reason why animals sting, the reason why bees sting, the reason why animals in general freak out on you is because you're not on the frequency of nature. I've been in many settings that might frighten many people, right? I've been in a lot of different settings that may freak out a lot of people. And I mean in nature, in the woods, in the forest, with no quote unquote protection. The only protection I have is my spirit. And I understand the spirit that dwells within these animals and within the nature, within the trees and the plants. And I understand the language. You slow down, right? So we got kind of off on a tangent on this video, but let's reel it back in, and I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. And if you got a shovel, you can dig it too. So much love, peace and plants. I'm gonna go ahead and get some coffee real quick. You already know how it do and what it do. So let's do it. Peace and plants.